Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. The Giants attempt to break out the brooms against their first-place division rivals right after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 33 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate.
Number 83.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-2. No outs, nobody on. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, Rob Brantley.
So in now for San Francisco, Rob Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Charlie Blackmon.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Taken in by Flores. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Set to get his day started, Daniel Murphy, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Smiley gets the sign. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Dahl's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Next to bat for the Giants, Pablo Sandoval. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Pablo Sandoval.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Standing in, Kian Wong. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pause, now the pitch. The Giants will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. On to first, a double play. Striding into the box. Wilmer Flores. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Dahl. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the Hein. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Two-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rockies move out in front now with 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Three runs already home here. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. And there's ball two now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Kyle Freeland. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 3 and the Giants 2. And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Smyly, 9-1-2 due up. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Line drive base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box, Chris Shaw. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hamilton takes his lead at third with 1 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-1. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit to first. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes the count. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd now, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. Shaw has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base.
The center fielder, Ian Johnson.
So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. He's set, and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Hamilton. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Rob Brantley.
Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Rodgers picks it up, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on his replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Still 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Runners off for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Kean Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Racing back the center fielder. And he makes a nice here for Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Tony Walters.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fastball called for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
I got to count 2-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walters is retired, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 21.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1, here it comes.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wilmer Flores goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
The pitcher, Drew Smiley.
To the plate now, Drew Smiley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. One strike offering now to Hamilton.
Ball 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, look at the dive to first. What a play.
Now batting, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Rob Brantley. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon on the move. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-4 San Francisco. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hamilton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding in, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Career number 247 as we are all tied at 5. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
David Dahl to the plate now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Strike called, 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Sandoval is there. And the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. 5 innings complete, all even at 5 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is on the ground over to first, and that gets on by. Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Desmond is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Ian Wong.
So digging in now, Kian Wong. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there goes Crawford. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 home.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
1 out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Wilmer Flores, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Brian Shaw enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roy. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Drew Smiley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here's the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runner from second is in to score.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3. Count 3-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. Murphy has it to second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Giants out in front here, 8-5. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
In now, Tony Walters, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. But the runner's back easily. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Raimel Tapia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Raimel Tapia.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Smiley comes set. Here's the delivery. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jake McGee is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Murphy with a dive. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense. Nice approach on the offensive side.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. Brandon Crawford will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 10 and the Rockies 6. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The tag, and he is out at second.
the batter.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He worked 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket. Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Well, he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kian Wong. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there. They're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Billy Hamilton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Wandy Peralta will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Hunter Pence will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. The Giants are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Garrett Hampson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. No balls and 1 strike. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good.
The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Row. Come out of spring training in a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Carlos Estevez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Popped him up. Story is under it. 1 down. Aramis Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Rob Brantley will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The third baseman, number 48.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Jondo Gustave comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ian Desmond is in to start things off as he looks at the ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled off. The bouncer to the left side. There is Crawford. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping in now, Tony Walters popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get there as it falls in. And And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Carlos Estevez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carlos Estevez goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Slap hard the opposite way, and this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're standing in now, Kian Wong. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Story shading to his right, one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He hit a sac fly earlier. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Pence now heading for second. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. So now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. Lifted the other way out to left center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. At the plate, Chris Shaw. And he popped him up. Story is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Hamilton. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Nolan Arenado tries to bunt his way out here, but it's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Making his way to the plate, Trevor Story. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-12, the final score in this one. San Francisco sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. John Del Gustave gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.